In terms of where we are now, in terms of the establishment of a ministry, I think one of our initial next steps is I think there's a need for more strategic alignment in terms of our digital transformation journey. We've seen a lot, and everybody is in a haste, and rightly so, in terms of every sector right now has a digital transformation initiative, which is absolutely amazing to see. But what we also need to see is more strategic alignment in terms of how we work towards these initiatives. We have to think about what is the national architecture and goal that we're working towards. There's a need to do more foundational development in terms of platforms. Like in terms of looking at digital identity, these are foundational infrastructures or platforms that everything else is going to be built on top of. So a lot of work is going to go into that. There's also a need in terms of developing and enforcing standards and international best practices. So those are some of the areas that we're also working towards to make sure that when we're building, we are looking at what are some of the standards that we need to be enforcing and implementing. So a lot of work is going into that as well. Also, a lot of work around coordination, we believe, which needs to happen, looking at right across the sector, the different sectors, having, as a ministry, having that bird's eye view of what the other sector are doing and what they need. I think then there's a need to do a little bit more coordination along the different sectors, because then that would ensure that we can do resource optimization, which will be more effective, and we could get to more for the money that we're spending. So those are kind of the initial areas that we're looking to get into, as well as obviously the work doesn't stop in terms of digital transformation. We are still looking at some critical systems and platforms that we'll be introducing. We're also pursuing strategic partnerships with some other countries. As a government, we believe that we prioritize open source solutions. These are digital public goods. We believe that where there are solutions that others have built, and there's this international prioritization or push or movement towards using open source, we're looking to see where we can strike up strategic partnerships with some countries, such as quite recently the government of Kazakhstan, where we can leverage on some of the developments that they have done to see how we can accommodate and implement some of them over here, which will really accelerate our development journey, and just learning from the lessons and mistakes that others have made to ensure that we don't make those as well.